guys, thanks for being here. My apologies for not being on camera, you guys. I'm trying to multitask this. I'm still in pajamas, right at noon. I'm still in pajamas. So I said, let me get my live out the way so I can get out of here. My husband and my family and we're going to go out and enjoy some Valentine's Day grub and shopping and stuff like that. So I said, let me get my live out of the way first so I can connect with you guys and then get out of here. So let's get into it. This is not a very long live, just me touching bases with you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Valentine's Day should be every day, right? Valentine's Day should be every day. You're supposed to celebrate the person that you love every day. Okay. So I definitely do. I'm a very sporadic person. I just give you a gift because I give you a card because, I get flowers because. So Valentine's Day is really just another day for me in our home. But hey, it is what it is. It's deemed like a little holiday or whatever. But I'm definitely going to go out, get some good grub and shop and enjoy the day with my husband and my son. Okay. So, but I hope you guys are having one as well. Let's get into the show. Shout out to you guys in here, to everyone in here. Thank you all for being here. I see my top flight is in the building. Miss Tiffany Thomas, thanks for being here, dear. All right. I think my other ones are out and about enjoying, and that's fine. You guys enjoy your day. Let's get into it. Everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. First topic. We talked about this person here some months ago where he, it's everyday JCD Creations. Valentine's Day should be every day. Tell somebody you love every day that you love them. Give them flowers, give them cards, acts of kindness, all those things. Show them that you love them every day. Don't wait, to February the 14th every year to say, oh my God, let me rush out and get flowers. No, do it every day. But hey, it is what it is. Fox, according to Fox 8, Nola, you guys remember this guy? He was one of the 8 inmates in New Orleans that escaped prison. But he was apprehended some months later. He has now been, of course, he was captured, but he has now been sentenced to 60 years, you guys. Antoine Macy was sentenced to 60 years in prison this past Wednesday for R-wording, kidnapping, and domestic violence charges following his December conviction by a St. Tammany Parish jury. According to the district attorney, Colin Sims. Okay, so that is the update on this young man here. You guys remember him? He was trying to speak out to get people to help him with his case, but it looks like he has some very serious allegations and charges against him, and he has now been sentenced to 60 years. So he's not getting out anytime soon unless, of course, he breaks out again, right? So yeah, that's the update on that. All right, let's get into this Cardi B news, honey, because Cardi B is, y'all know she's on tour currently. She is on tour, and baby, she had a little mishap. Now, she's been falling a lot here lately. This is like the second video or so that I've seen Cardi take a little tumble within a few days, to be exact. But here she is on stage. It says that Cardi B took a minor tumble while performing Tatiana, which is her song, on the Little Miss Drama Tour in Las Vegas, but quickly recovered and laughed it off. So her backup dancers, they did come in to try to, lighten the blow, to kind of change the whole scenery of this situation. But let's get into it, child. I'll play just a little bit and then I'm gonna have to mute it. Okay. So Cardi B jokes about falling on stage at the Little Miss Drama Tour. She said that that was the government, child, knocking her down. Okay. So she's performing, as you guys can see. She's getting ready to get up and the chair falls back and they hurry up and they rush around to see. That's some great backup dancers when they are paying attention like that, to get up there and help her do what needs to be done to try to clean it up so that it's not so obvious that she made a tumble. But she jokes. That was the government. She just right back into performing. The crowd, they loved it. They didn't miss a beat. They were like, oh, but then they went right back into jamming and rocking out with her. But she did fall on stage, as you guys can see there. Cardi she's a whole riot. But they said she's putting on a pretty good show from what I hear. According to some of the comments that I've been reading, they said the show has been pretty good thus far. Again, she did take a little tumble, but she didn't give a damn. She went and took her shoes off. She gyrating with all her little ass out, which y'all know that's how she likes to get down, child. But the crowd seemed to love it. And we'll show one more time where she gets ready to get up, like she's trying to pull up and the chair falls back on her. So y'all see that? Damn, Cardi. Okay. She did go live to address that as well. Let's take a look at that. Cardi is a wild one, boy. She is a wild one. Y'all know she and Stephon Diggs just recently broke up. So she's trying to live her best life and move on past this situation. So says the Cardi B, according to the Jasmine brand, took to social media hilariously reacting to a brief slip up during her Sold Out. Y'all hear that? Las Vegas show. The rapper fell while performing the Tatiana remix at T-Mobile Arena. Now, instead of missing a beat, she joked, that was the government. All right, let's get into her.
Y'all, the government was out to get me today. I'm telling you, the government was, it was the government, bitch. Y'all.
So there she is, child, making her little tumble. Look like she got some more shots in her butt for the tour. I don't know, because it look like her butt is, not that I've been looking like that, but it look like her butt has gotten a lot bigger since they last showed her. So y'all know when they go on tour, they do a little nip and tuck and injections and all that so they can look the part on stage. So I ain't mad, child. Do what you got to do to get your money. I ain't mad. All right, let's get into somebody else who don't give a hot damn out here. Todd, child. Todd is still out here. Todd and Kandi. Soon to be ex-husband Todd, he just posted a few minutes ago. He's still out here on his daddy daycare bullshit. I told y'all he has now filed for primary custody, sole custody of he and Kandi's 2 children. Yes, child, Blaze and Ace Tucker. So he wants the kids full time because we know a check comes with that. So as you guys can see, that's how on it I am 1 minute ago. Todd posted this picture here where he's doing hair. I don't know who took this picture, probably his son, right? So he's documenting. Todd is leaving footprints. Todd's leaving documentation so that he can have something to show the course. I'm always with the kids. I'm doing hair. I'm taking kids here and there. I'm doing this. But this is the most recent post that Todd has made. We're going to scroll through and look at a few things that Todd's been keeping track of just to show that Kandi's always away and that he's home spending time with the kids, right? Y'all know the game he's playing. So this is him with his daughter, Blaze. She's so cute. All right, this is him with his son. His son is obviously in sports. This is him with his daughter, Blaze. This is, of course, in the guest house where Todd is currently residing since Kandi and her family threw him out of the main house. I told you guys, right? Todd is definitely keeping documentation, okay, of him with the kids and everything that they're doing. All right, he ain't slick. We see you, Todd. We see you. He had to throw one in there of himself. All right, this is him, young, fresh, Ace Boozy. So he's showing, talking about that's his best friend, my Ace Boogie, stay fresh, my best friend. This is him. So he's fully documenting that he's with these kids. All right. And when I tell y'all, it's like, if y'all look at the timeline, it's like every day. He's posting every day. Him with these kids, honey. Not that he shouldn't, he's their father. He should see them every day. But he, since he's filed for custody of the kids now, he's trying to make it look like he is with these kids like all the time. And you know, he's documenting, honey. He wants that check bad. He wants the check bad. Okay. All right, so let's show this. I ain't mean to like it.
Oh, yeah, in the A. Ace Boogie had to play basketball. He plays through rain, snow, sleet, right? You about that action, right? Let's go. We gonna win today? Yup. That boy confident. Yeah, man. It's snowing out here, man. It's snowing.
So y'all see, he says, Daddy Daycare ain't gonna stop even in the snow.
Trying to move out the A.
Rain, snow, sleet, or hell. I'm out here with these kids, okay?
We gonna move next. Where should we move? Wanna move somewhere? Somewhere warm?
Where should we move? You ain't moving nowhere. You will take them kids home, but can't have your ass locked up.
You like this? He wanna stay in the A. I'm out of here.
So why would you ask him where he wanna move? Right? You know you and Kandi going through a damn divorce. This was a week ago. Or 2 weeks ago now. You know, you asking your son where he want to move to. He want to stay where his damn mama is. You ain't gonna take these kids from their mama.
Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Girl, you sound better than your mama. Let me find out.
Good job.
Little Blaze over here with the vocals. Come on through here, Blaze, with the vocals, okay? Here's Todd out, child, doing what Todd do. So we just being nosy, child. But Todd is still out here documenting. I just showed you guys that he's documenting his little daddy daycare situation. So let's get into this next post here. You guys know they're having a reunion for Real Housewives of Potomac. And Ashley Darby says that she made jokes about Wendy's arrest because Wendy smiled in her mugshot. So what? Maybe that was a nerve. Y'all know sometimes people have like a nervous laugh. Some people have like a nervous laugh sometimes, right? Ciao. Let's get into it. All right, so Andy is grilling Ashley for being insensitive and making jokes about Wendy when she had to be arrested for the whole fraud situation. So let's get into that. Shout out to No Chase.
Ashley, I've got a stack of questions here about how messy you are.
Laissez-les bon ton relais.
Amy from Delaware said, Ashley, we usually love your messiness, but something felt different this year. You were mean and downright nasty at times.
To whom? Can we elaborate?
Hello to Stacy, to me,
Okay,
to
let's,
Wendy after
let's
filming
say.
went down.
Yeah, Zen Wen is in the pen. Lord have mercy.
Kind of saying Zen Wen in the pen. Do you regret that?
I have apologized for that. Similarly, when I saw Wendy's mugshot and she was smiling in the picture, you are literally laughing in the photo. I'm like, this is not real. I made a joke. Wendy, it felt like a joke. So for me to make a joke that, hey, you've made jokes about people in this group.
Not anyone that has been locked up. Even when Karen was, I was probably one of the only people that did not do that to her.
I didn't know the severity of your situation.
Hello, when you see a mugshot, is that not severe enough? Hello. I think Wendy probably was smiling and or laughing. It was probably like a nervous energy, or maybe she was doing some reverse psychology in terms of not wanting to look sad or look defeated in her mugshot, right? I don't think she was just smiling just because she thought the shit was funny. I thought it was maybe like a nervous type situation. She didn't want to come off as looking a certain way in her mugshot, right? That's how I feel. Because I feel like she's really scared. She and her husband, Eddie, I think they're really scared that this situation is really going to land them in a lot of trouble, probably a lot of jail time. And that's a real situation if your ass is locked up. I don't think she meant to be standing there smiling in the mugshot. I think it was nervous tension. I think that she was trying to change the narrative of the shit being, you know, what it was. I mean, damn.
Truly.
I think that I would believe that, except for the fact that I got additional information that says it wasn't necessarily that you saw my mugshot. It was a hidden vendetta that you've always had against me.
Well, Ashley.
Wow, not a hidden vendetta, child. Let's find out Ashley's out here on her snake-ish. And it sounds like you might be, Ashley. So I'm glad Wendy called your ass out. Somebody else that got called out. Now, Glorilla's sister, y'all know, well, Glorilla's sister, Glorilla, okay? She's been out here spazzing out on all the celebrities and everybody else, including her sister, Glorilla. But the one person she chose to stand down was Miss Tia Kemp. Now, Tia Kemp let her know, as she goes by Yanti, okay, on Instagram. She let Glorilla's sister know, this ain't what you want. Now, you come over here with that ish, and we're going to have to shred your ass over here, okay? So, Glorilla's sister has bowed out gracefully to say she has no intentions of going after Yanti, a.k.a. Tia Kemp. And I said, baby, that's a good idea because you do not want that heat. But let's get into what Tia had to say about Glorilla's sister, Glorilla.
I got word that Glorilla and been attacking everybody out of here. But she said she don't want none of me.
You sure don't.
Bro. Listen, bro. You better get up off my motherfucking niece, Glow. Okay? Leave her the fuck alone. All right? Okay? You leave her the fuck alone. I ain't gonna say it no more. Go get your $2,500 flat. Eat your spicy chicken sandwiches and them diggity dogs them niggas feeding your ass. And leave her the fuck alone. Okay? Leave her alone now. You better leave her the fuck alone. I got word that.
Hey, okay. So Glorilla's sister did not, well, she did respond by saying she had no intentions of going after Tia Kemp, that, you know, she don't have no beef with her. Of course, you don't have no beef with her because, you know, Tia would tear your ass up over there. Tia would crank that mouth up on your ass, and that'd be the end of it, right? So she did stand down. Y'all know she's been into it with everybody, okay? She's been into it with everybody, but when it came to Tia Kemp, baby, she didn't have that heat for Tia. So she stood down with Tia, and Tia let her know this ain't what you want. So we ain't heard no more from Glorilla's sister as related to Tia. So she done moved on to somebody else, thank God, right? But if you so happen to go after Tia, I would definitely play it over here because Tia gonna shred her ass real thoroughly, and we're gonna definitely sit over here and laugh about shit too. All right, but what y'all think? Let's move on. All right. Okay, let's get into this Belle Collective news. Let's get into this Belle Collective news, honey. Shout out to Twanda Don on that last post right there. Shout out to Twanda Don on that one. All right, on TV, shout out to you. Let's get into this Belle Collective.
Will Selena and Mike make it down the aisle?
Selena and Mike, is their wedding date set?
It's set for April 4th, but things can change. They better make it down the aisle. I have purchased my dress already, okay, for the wedding. Yes, they will make it down the aisle. I hope so. Would Carrie bring her restaurant business to Jackson? Ratchet Jackson?
Baby, I got Mississippi Jackson on my back, the Gulf Coast, and everything else. And I represent for my cities and my state.
Just stay tuned to see.
When it comes to Tamara Damon being on the same page when it comes to finances.
Do you think Damon is broke?
I don't think he's broke. I think he just mismanages funds.
I mean, I honestly don't know. I hope that they can eventually get it together.
Is Latrice and Letitia's friendship over?
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm so glad that you're not going to argue with me. Argue with your husband.
Good job.
I would say yes. However, time will tell.
Will Selena?
Yes, okay. So if you guys, I watched some of last night's episode. I wouldn't sleep, y'all. I was tired as hell. But I got to finish it today at some point. But from what I did see, Letitia and Latrice, they are not fooling with each other this season, honey. And what's the child name? Marie. And Marie, y'all know Marie. She explained that her gay husband, child, he is still out here trying to play her, but she did see some emails. She was trying to close his emails and happened to see a girl that he was seeing while they were married, and saw that he was still entertaining that woman while he was still trying to be with Marie. So Maria's child out here, Wanye and Brandy are brokenhearted over this nigga who she shouldn't have went back to in the first place. I think everybody and their mama can see that he is gay, and I don't know why you continue to entertain him and allow him to be back on this damn show to make a fool out of you once again. So she is going, that's her storyline this season, that her damn ex-husband, who she thought that she was going to be happy with all over again, is out here entertaining women. I think he's just playing with these women, and I think by day he's with women and by night he's somewhere else. That's what I think. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Okay. So and as soon as I look at this damn episode, then we'll probably revisit some scenes from that. Okay. Well, we will take a look at this one. I forgot I pulled this one. Let's look at this Belle Collective scene here from the new episode that appeared last night. Because it looks like Latrice does not want her husband Cliff to have any type of interactions with Letitia's husband, fake Boosie, aka Glendale. So y'all, let's get into that.
Party just getting started. I'm just getting out. Okay. Where y'all going?
I'm trying to get home.
Why?
I'm trying to keep this woman happy. She don't want me waving at Glenn. Okay, Glenn, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I told him, I said you can speak, hey, and bye.
What happened? I mean, I was talking to Cliff and she came and just snatched him.
So y'all couldn't talk?
Nah, no conversation. Well, everything good. You know, it's the problem with her and Letitia. They need to work out their problem.
Yeah, Letitia's good.
The party just getting started. I'm just getting out.
So as you guys can see, the tensions begin to rise or continues to rise between Letitia and Latrice. They still have not made up. And Latrice does not want her husband around Letitia's husband, Glendale. So we're gonna see how that pans out, child. I'll be honest with you. This is dumb. This is stupid. I get it. You guys are not speaking, but if the husbands are cool, I don't see why they can't have a conversation without her jumping in the middle and say, okay, let's go. Yeah, don't talk to him. Like, that's so high school, right? If they are still friends, they don't have an issue. I don't see why they can't have a conversation without you all of a sudden wanting to leave and break up their interaction / conversation because you don't have words for Letitia. That to me is very high school. But let's get into our last portion of the show because I pulled something. Hold on. Okay, here you go. All right. Let's get into this. If you guys follow me on the Kim and Rail Show on Facebook, I showed you guys over there where because a lot of you guys doubted me about Maurice having an older daughter. He does have a daughter. She is 30. She just turned 30 years old. She is a chef. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you guys that. Okay, that's her. Let's blow it up. Okay, this is her. Her name is Shay. Okay, her name is Shay. She did just turn 30. So as you guys can see, Maurice says dirty 30, chef, baby, girl. Okay. You guys see her. Happy birthday. Where does the time go? Her name is Taste of Shay. Okay. You see Tisha and other people are liking this post as well. Okay. So you see here Jalen from the show. Happy birthday. This is her. She says, thank you, Dad. Okay. To Maurice. She's in the comments as well saying, thank you, Dad, for giving her the happy birthday shout out. So she's acknowledging that is her dad. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm sorry, y'all. I uploaded a few things. Y'all see, this person says happy birthday. But Harpo, who is this woman? This person is asking in the comments. They acknowledge here that is his daughter. This person here says, but this is his daughter before Monster and his first wife, LOL. So he's been married before, it looks like Kiowa. So it looks like Maurice was married before Kiowa, okay? Or had a child with somebody before Kiowa. So y'all know he's married to Kiowa before he was married to old girl, okay, to Kimmy, right? So that is his daughter. That is his daughter, and she just turned 30. I had no idea he had kids that old. But my thing is, why did he never not show these kids on the show? I think she was seen though at Kimmy and Maurice's wedding on the yacht. It was like where the camera panned real quick. But she's never had like any speaking roles, or we've never been introduced to her on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But he does have an older daughter. He actually has two daughters in addition to Monster, but coincidentally, they only show Monster. Monster has only been his storyline, but this is his daughter, Taste of Shay, is what she goes by on Instagram, and she does acknowledge, thank you, Dad, talking to Maurice in terms of the birthday wishes. Person here says, is this a relative? They said this is his daughter. Said that she was mentioned a few seasons back. She came over to cook or something, but yeah, she is his daughter. So they're acknowledging that this girl Shay is Maurice's oldest daughter. Okay, she kind of favors Kiowa to me. I don't know, right? Does she not look like Kiowa? You guys, y'all know Maurice's ex-wife Kiowa? She looks like Kiowa in the face. I don't know. But let's get into this other news. I told you guys that King, which is Quad's fake ex-boyfriend, y'all told y'all he had a daughter. This is her. Okay, this is his daughter. Okay, she's a preteen. This is his daughter. So he's spending time with her. Now, it's also been brought to my attention that this person here says that King's, of course, his contract has ended with Married to Medicine. He would not have a reason to be on the show because he and Quad are no longer together. But this person here, who obviously knows Carlos and who obviously knows King, says, I heard your contract ended. Are you at that reunion, meaning the Married to Medicine reunion that's coming up? Says at Carlos King, they at Carlos, says that Carlos King told me to tell you to call him for your interview next Tuesday. So it looks like King will be having an interview with Carlos. Y'all know Carlos stays and gets all the scraps from anything Bravo. Anybody that gets fired, or if a show is canceled, or whatever happens with someone over on Bravo, Carlos is always there to get the scraps and take them over to his channel, his YouTube channel, and interview them. Y'all know he did it with Nene. When Nene got fired, he hurried up and interviewed Nene. So he always grabs the scraps of everyone else. But as you guys can see here, it looks like King will be having some type of interview coming up with Carlos King. And Carlos, he does ask the right questions, so I may check it out. But from what I was told, King was like a boyfriend for hire type situation for Quad, okay? And that came from a very reputable source. Let's go back. Okay, let's go back. All right, so according to the Married to Medicine Atlanta, said that Kirk looked like he's ready to spill the tea. Maybe he's right. Says that she's using her friends as a mouthpiece to keep her hands clean. Wonder if he will say she paid him like Walter and TJ. Let's go up. This is King, you guys. This is King. This is what he goes by on Instagram, KKing8410. Of course, y'all know that's Quad. King says, keep my name honest, and yours stays protected. So there's some things that's going on behind the scenes. Quad, of course, tried to get ahead of the narrative by making a post saying that she and King mutually decided to break up, but King made it very much so clear that he broke up with her, and he's letting her know, don't use your friend, meaning Heavenly. Heavenly has been Quad's mouthpiece in this whole breakup, fake breakup, I'm going to call it, situation. But it said that Quad was paying King to be her storyline, her boyfriend on the show, in order to keep her place. She did not have anything else to talk about with her introducing this person on the show as her man. King was only on the show because he was getting money to be there, from what I'm told. So, but Quad does not want that to be told because she doesn't want to look like this person who's out here faking relationships. It happens. Kenya has done it several seasons on the show. Remember with Walter. She also did it with Matt. She also did it with another guy that she brought on there as well. Cynthia did it as well with a guy she brought on the show. It happens when they don't have storylines. They are scrambling because that's their way of staying on the show, because Quad needs the check. Quad needs the check. She did not want Sweet Tea to be on there, so she wanted to be the one to shine with King, but she had to pay King to be on this show, from what I was told, to be her boyfriend. And now King is starting to talk, and Quad is getting nervous because she doesn't want to appear to be this fake ass biatch who is paying men to be on the show for boyfriend needs and whatnot. So as you guys can see here, King is pretty much sending out warnings to keep his name out of people's mouth, and to be honest, if you speak on him, or he's going to be speaking. And he's telling Quad to pretty much tell your friend to stop hiding behind your friend, and tell your friend Heavenly to keep my name out of her mouth. Y'all know Heavenly was going live, and she had some things to say to Carlos King about King as well, and he caught wind of that, and he sent out a warning to say, hey, keep my name out your mouth, or I'm getting ready to start spilling tea. Now, King does still hang with some of the fellas from the show. As you guys heard, Toya's husband, Dr. Eugene, say that he was really good friends with King, and they still hang out and they play golf and all of this. But as related to the other guys of the show, I'm not sure what relationship or friendship he still has with them. But as for Quad, she's been very quiet. She's not spoken out here lately. She's not making any posts as related to King, and I hope she keeps it that way, or maybe not, so that he can go ahead and spill whatever it is that he says that he has on her. But that's the word on the street, that King does have an interview coming up where he's getting ready to be talking to Carlos, and there is a rumor that he was paid to be Quad's boyfriend, to keep her with a storyline on Married to Medicine. Otherwise, she would have been kicked off the show from not having anything to talk about, right? Because y'all really let her go before, but because she was trying to have a storyline about her nephew, no one cared. But then she said, oh, I'm dating this guy, and Bravo was like, okay, bring him on, and he can be the storyline. And you could tell Quad was kind of putting 20 on 10 as related to King. We have sex 20 times a day. We knew that was a lie, right? But she had to have a storyline. She had to beef it up to make it interesting, to make people watch. But now that she doesn't have a storyline, she's not in a relationship. The question is, will she be back next season? And will she have another person who she says she's dating to come back if she comes back? And what will her storyline be next season, right? But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Okay, let's get into this Porsha Williams. Porsha Williams tea, honey, from Real Housewives of Atlanta. We talked about Porsha in this house situation till I'm blue in the face, but Porsha has made it very much so known she has no intentions of downgrading her lifestyle. So let's get into it. Shout out to Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page. Porsha says, if the check gets smaller, I don't shrink my lifestyle. I expand my hustle, negotiate harder, and make the money match the vision. See, that's why your ass 2 payments behind now. Miss, I don't shrink. The girl, you better shrink, for you be staying on Skid Row, because you done sold that other house. So they said that Porsha Williams just ignited a full-blown debate about declaring that she doesn't believe in living below her means. Now, instead of downsizing dreams, says that she's doubling down on ambition. The reality star says that too many people are taught to settle, especially within the Black community, but she refuses to budget small or think small. For Porsha, luxury isn't reckless, it's motivation. She said that if she wants more, that she'll build more. Said that now social media is split. Is this rather empowering abundance or dangerous pressure? This is either way, she's not dimming down her shine to fit anyone's paycheck. As you guys know, Porsha is having some financial difficulties, whether she wants to admit it or not. I told you guys in my previous live that she did negotiate with the bank to ask them if she could catch up on her current house payments for the $7 million home that belongs to Simon that she's trying to purchase in her own name, finance into her own name, which she can't keep up the payments now. I don't know what the bank is going to do as related to that, but she does have 24 months in order to refinance this home, this $7 million house, into her own name. She is several payments behind. From what we did talk about prior, it was 2. It could be more than that, but she was negotiating with the bank saying, hey, my show is getting ready to come back on, which means my checks will be rolling in. Please allow me the time to catch up these payments. It was said that she could not afford the upkeep of the home. She's dealing with a lot. She also has some liens that have been placed on this home that she also has to pay off prior to purchasing this house. Again, Porsha has no intentions of downgrading. She wants to live this millionaire lifestyle. She wants to appear to live in a certain tax bracket, and it does appear that she can afford it. But she pretty much says she does not have any intentions of downgrading. Again, she says, if the check gets smaller, I don't shrink my lifestyle. I just expand my hustle. I mean, she just hustles harder in order to stay where she is, even though she cannot afford it. What do you guys think about that? I don't think that that's a very smart thing to do. If your money or your bank account has shrunk just a little, you may want to downgrade. I think it's smart for Porsha to move out of a $7 million home into something maybe $1 million or a little bit under that, so that she can afford that. And even when you do get your checks, you don't want to be spending all of your check on just mortgage and just bills. You want to be able to, expand and live a little. You want to take a vacation. You have your daughter. She might want to be in extracurricular activities, and you can't do that if you're living above your means. So Porsha, you may want to take some financial classes or get you a financial planner, someone to help you move your money around in a very safe space, right? So what do y'all think about that? Let me make sure I gave you everything before we get out of here. I think I did. Let's stop sharing. Thank y'all so much for coming in for the pop-in of this show. Again, happy Valentine's Day to all of my Caramelians and everyone watching this video. Please don't forget to tap on that like button to like the video, to support the video and push it to the algorithm. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well as our other channel, Rails World. Also, check out all of our parody videos with our Grinch videos that I've been posting. I hope you guys are enjoying those. I'll be probably adding more very, very soon. Thank you to my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, Rose Armstead, and True TV Podcast for doing an awesome job of modding. Thank you to all the content creators who stopped by as well. JCD Creations, I see you in the chat as well. Thanks for stopping by to support this video. All right. Hype up this video as well. Put your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live. I may have time later on today to pop back in to check in with you guys, to give you guys more news. But thank you so much, Kim Jones, and much love to you, Caramel. Same to you and to everyone in the chat. All right, I will see you guys later. Until the next video, love you guys down. Bye.